Okay, let's unpack this. We are jumping straight into a topic that, well, it feels like it's ripped from a sci-fi novel, doesn't it?
It really does.
But trust me, it's already here. Building and growing a thriving YouTube channel using AI.
And specifically, doing it with only AI, looking ahead, to what's becoming possible, say, around 2025.
Exactly. Our source material for this deep dive, it's a really insightful guide, pulls together the latest research in AI digital marketing.
Yeah, and it leans heavily on the work of the widely recognized expert, Srinidhi Ranganathan,
Okay.
particularly that article, The Future is Now, How to Create a YouTube Channel Using Only AI.
And our mission today is, well, simple but powerful. We want to slice through this guide, pull out the absolute key insight.
Do the express route, basically.
Yeah, give you the express route to understanding how artificial intelligence isn't just like assisting content creation anymore.
No, it's way beyond that now.
It's capable of becoming the main engine for your channel's entire workflow, from idea to upload and, beyond.
What's fascinating right off the bat is how clearly this guide, drawing on research like Srinidhi Ranganathan's, lays out the advantages. The compelling advantage.
Right. It's not just about using cool tech for tech's sake, is it?
Not at all. There are really practical reasons creators are turning to AI.
Absolutely. I mean, the speed is just staggering.
Oh, yeah.
Think about generating script drafts or pulling together video clips in minutes instead of hours.
That kind of efficiency, Jane. It's revolutionary, especially for solo creators or small teams.
And the cost savings. They can be huge.
Massive.
Suddenly, you might not need that expensive editing suite or professional voiceover artists for certain types of content.
Or even specialized graphic designers for every single thumbnail.
Yeah.
AI brings that barrier to entry way, way down.
Yeah, and for anyone who's ever sat staring at that blinking cursor, completely out of ideas.
We've all been there.
AI can totally break that paralysis. It can brainstorm niches, suggest angles, kickstart scripting. It's like having this tireless creative partner that never gets writer's block.
And that directly impacts scalability, too, if you want to publish consistently or maybe increase your volume.
AI makes that so much more achievable than relying just on manual effort.
And like you said, it really lowers the hurdle if you're not naturally technical, or maybe you just don't feel comfortable being on camera yourself.
And crucially, for YouTube, AI brings in this layer of data-driven optimization before you even hit publish.
That's a big one.
It can analyze what's trending, suggest the best keywords to target, help format your content for maximum visibility right from the start.
Takes a lot of the guesswork out. It really does.
So the guide walks us through this process almost like a step-by-step blueprint. It starts with phase 1, conception and planning.
Right. Basically using AI to figure out what your channel should even be about and, what videos to actually make.
Yeah, that's often the biggest hurdle for new creators, isn't it? You're passionate about something, but how do you find a niche that actually has an audience looking for content?
It feels like finding a needle in a haystack sometimes. And the AI solution presented here is using tools that have integrated AI features to analyze just mountains of data.
Okay.
Think about platforms like vidIQ or TubeBuddy. Their AI can scan trending topics, look up keyword search volumes, see what your potential competitors are doing. And the more sophisticated systems can even look at wider market signals to spot those underserved areas. You can feed it a broad interest, and AI helps narrow it down to viable channel concepts based on actual search demand.
So it's not just a guess, it's a data-informed decision.
Exactly.
The practical takeaway here is using these AI keyword tools not just to find topics, but to look for that sweet spot, right? Decent search volume, but maybe lower competition.
Precisely. Maybe it points you towards AI-generated story channels or tutorials about using AI tools, or maybe unique meditation content created with AI voices. The AI helps find those specific angles.
Okay, so once you have your niche, you're ready to figure out what videos to make week after week, consistently coming up with fresh ideas. That's the next wall creators hit.
Absolutely. And AI script generators and content idea tools are really, really excelling here now.
Yeah.
The guide mentions tools like Jasper, Copy.ai, or even the idea generation features built into video platforms like InVideo AI or Pictory. You give them your niche, maybe a starting topic, and they can brainstorm title ideas, structure outlines, even draft initial script concepts for you.
This is where Srinidhi Ranganathan's research insights, the ones highlighted in the article, seem particularly valuable.
Yes. He emphasizes that AI is incredibly good at spotting patterns, identifying emerging trends, things a human just brainstorming on their own might easily miss.
Right.
The real power is using AI not just to list generic ideas, but to find those unique angles or combinations of topics on popular subjects.
That's key. Don't just take the first idea the AI spits out.
No way.
Use it to give you, say, a list of 20 possibilities, and then you refine them with your own knowledge or your unique perspective.
Exactly. Human curation is still vital.
Okay, so you've planned with AI. Now comes phase 2, the actual content creation. This is where AI really steps up as your, production house.
Exactly. And script writing is usually the first step there. Writing a script that keeps someone watching the whole way through, that's an art form.
It really is.
And AI script generators are becoming surprisingly capable. Tools like Synthesia, or features in platforms like Simplified, they can take your basic idea or outline and expand it into a full script.
Wow.
You can often specify the tone, who your audience is, even the desired length.
But the crucial practical advice from the guide on this is never just take a raw AI-generated script and use it as is.
Oh, absolutely not. Generate it, sure, but then treat it as a robust first draft.
You must review it, edit it, inject your own voice, check for accuracy, make sure it flows naturally.
That human oversight is completely non-negotiable for quality.
Okay. Then there's the voiceover element. Perfect if you're creating one of those faceless channels or just need narration.
Right. If you're not comfortable recording your own voice, or maybe you don't have great recording equipment, AI text-to-speech has reached a point where it's incredibly sophisticated, really natural sounding.
Which tools are we talking about here?
Well, the guide mentions things like Murph.ai, Wellsaid Labs, Play.ht, or options built right into platforms like InVideo AI. They offer a huge variety of voices, accents, languages.
And you can tweak them.
Yeah, often you can fine-tune the pitch, the speed, even add emphasis to make it sound more expressive.
Srinidhi Ranganathan's insight here, it underscores just how far this tech has come, right?
Definitely. He points out the quality of these AI voices is now so high that for many types of content, especially informational videos, they can be pretty much indistinguishable from human narration.
So the tip is to experiment. Find an AI voice that really fits your channel's brand, the style of content you're making.
Listen back carefully, catch any odd pronunciations, and importantly, the guide notes YouTube does allow AI voices for monetization.
Ah, good point.
Provided the overall content is high quality and follows their guidelines, of course.
Right. Now, the video itself, this is maybe the most transformative part. Traditionally, video editing skills. That was a massive barrier for people.
Huge barrier. And AI provides multiple compelling solutions now. You've got text-to-video tools,
Like
Pictory, Lumen 5, or, again, features within InVideo AI or Synthesia.
Yeah.
You feed them your script, maybe just a blog post,
Yeah.
and they can automatically select relevant stock footage, add text overlays, sync it all up with your voiceover. It builds the basic video structure for you.
Wow. Okay.
And if you want a presenter but don't want to show your face, there are AI avatar tools, Synthesia again,
Yeah.
or DID.
Right, I've seen those.
They let you create videos featuring an AI-generated human-like character that will lip sync and speak your script pretty convincingly.
And the guide also mentions those cutting-edge AI video models, like Google Veo or OpenAI's Sora.
Yeah, they're pushing the boundaries, generating completely original, realistic video clips just from text prompts. Some are still emerging, obviously.
Still early days for some of that.
But the trend is clear. AI being able to generate bespoke visual assets. Plus, even traditional editors like Filmora are integrating AI for things like automatically removing filler words or generating captions.
So for someone just starting out, those text-to-video platforms sound like maybe the most accessible entry point?
I think so. You paste your script, maybe pick a voice, let the AI do the heavy lifting of assembling the initial visuals. Then you can go in and tweak, customize.
And don't forget the thumbnail. Designing something that grabs attention in the feed, that's absolutely critical for getting clicks.
Oh, massively important. Tools like Canva have AI features now, and there are specialized thumbnail generators that can suggest designs based on your video title, or even analyze successful thumbnails in your niche to give you ideas. It's pretty smart.
So let's recap phase 2. AI helps you plan the niche and ideas, create the script, generate the voiceover, build the core video, even design the thumbnail.
It's basically the whole creation pipeline, handled largely by AI.
But creation is only half the story, right? Phase 3 is optimization and growth, getting your content seen.
Exactly. You can make the best AI-generated video in the world, but if nobody finds it, well, it doesn't matter. Discoverability on YouTube is paramount.
And AI steps in as your sort of SEO and strategy assistant here.
Precisely. YouTube SEO Figuring out the right titles, descriptions, tags, how the algorithm works, it can feel incredibly complex.
Oh, yeah.
And this is where tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy, specifically their AI features, are highlighted in the guide as pretty indispensable.
Oh, so?
Well, they can analyze keywords, show you what people are actually searching for, suggest titles and descriptions optimized for search, generate relevant tags,
Okay.
and even break down what's working for channels similar to yours. It gives you a competitive edge.
Srinidhi Ranganathan's insight on this point is that AI's ability to process and analyze that huge amount of YouTube data.
The immense amount of data, yeah.
It allows it to provide SEO recommendations that are far more precise and effective than what you could ever figure out just by manual guessing or basic research.
It's pattern recognition on a massive scale.
So the actionable tip is use these tools before you publish. Don't just throw something up there.
Right. Take the time, generate and refine your title, description tags using AI suggestions. Aim for that high SEO score if the tool offers one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Beyond just the technical SEO, can AI also help with broader content strategy like scheduling?
Yeah, knowing what type of video to make next based on performance or when to publish for maximum impact, that's a constant challenge for creators.
Tell me about it.
Some of these AI analytics tools can look at your channel's performance data, understand your specific audience's viewing habits, and then use that information to suggest future video topics that are likely to resonate. They can even recommend the optimal days and times to publish based on when your audience is most active online.
So the idea is to use AI to interpret the complex analytics for you. Spot the trends.
Exactly. If a particular style of AI-generated video performed really well, use AI to brainstorm and create more variations or follow-ups in that style. Keep iterating based on data.
Okay, phase 4 in the guide covers management and interaction. This is where the human element becomes particularly important again, I imagine.
Yes, absolutely. AI can definitely help streamline community management, no doubt.
Oh.
It can filter out spam comments, help categorize comments based on topic, and some platforms even offer AI-suggested replies to common questions, which can save time.
But,
and the guide makes a strong point here, this shouldn't be fully automated. While AI can help manage the volume, you absolutely still need to dedicate time to personally reading and responding to genuine comments.
Right.
Use AI for efficiency, sure, but your human voice, your presence, that's essential for building a real community around your channel.
couldn't agree more. With all this power and automation, the guide also touches on some crucial ethical considerations and YouTube's own policies.
Yeah, transparency is really key. YouTube has requirements now around disclosing if content is significantly altered or synthetically generated by AI.
Which seems fair.
And being transparent about using AI can actually be a unique selling point for your channel right now. AI-driven content is still kind of novel and interesting to many viewers.
True. What about copyright?
Also vital. You need to ensure the AI tools you use have the proper rights for any stock media, images, or voices they provide you with. Read the terms of service.
Good advice. Ultimately, even with AI allowing rapid production, the guide stresses prioritizing quality over sheer quantity.
Absolutely. Poorly made, unengaging AI content will simply not succeed on YouTube. The algorithm, the viewers, they won't reward it.
Always review and refine the AI output.
Always. And of course, be responsible. Don't use these powerful tools to create or spread misinformation. That's critical.
The article really hammers home the point about the enduring importance of the human element, doesn't it?
It does. Even if AI does most of the mechanical work, your unique perspective, your strategic curation of what AI generates, and your refinement of the output, that's what makes your channel stand out.
Looking ahead then, the future of AI on YouTube seems incredibly dynamic.
Oh, it's moving fast. We're seeing even more sophisticated AI video generation capabilities emerging, the potential for hyper-personalized content tailored almost individually to viewers.
Wow.
And algorithms becoming even smarter at identifying and recommending this kind of content.
Drawing again from Srinidhi Ranganathan's perspective in his research, the overarching message isn't about AI replacing creators entirely, is it?
Not at all. It's serving as an incredibly powerful amplifier.
An amplifier, I like that.
It takes over the time-consuming, laborious tasks, freeing you up to focus on the higher-level strategy, bringing unique insights, and building that genuine connection with your audience through the content you choose to create using these tools.
So what does all this mean for you, the listener? The idea of creating an AI-powered YouTube channel isn't some far-off science fiction concept.
No, it's feasible right now, today. using the types of tools and strategies outlined in this guide we've been discussing.
It genuinely lowers many of those traditional barriers, like needing advanced technical skills or expensive equipment.
Makes content creation much more accessible.
And while the article thoroughly covers the creation and editing aspects, it points towards a significant next frontier that's rapidly developing.
Yes. Seamless, end-to-end publishing automation powered by AI.
Explain that a bit more.
Well, imagine an AI system that doesn't just help you create the video, but then it intelligently schedules the upload for the optimal time.
Okay.
Automatically generates and optimizes the description and tags moments before publishing based on the absolute latest trends.
Whoa.
Cross-promotes the video across different social media platforms with captions tailored for each one, monitors the initial engagement, maybe even automatically clips highlights into YouTube Shorts.
That level of integrated automation, from creation right through to intelligent distribution and initial response monitoring.
It's still evolving, for sure, but the trajectory is clear. We're moving towards integrated AI solutions that bridge that entire workflow.
So keep an eye out for platforms that start offering those more robust, connected scheduling and cross-promotion features alongside the creation tools.
Definitely. That's the next wave.
All right, and here's a provocative thought to leave you with. Building on this idea of the next frontier, where AI could automate almost the entire publishing workflow. As AI gets closer to handling nearly all the mechanical steps involved creating, optimizing, distributing content on platforms like YouTube, what entirely new forms of content might become possible that weren't before?
That's interesting.
Or what completely new roles for creators might emerge? Roles focused maybe purely on strategy or curation or community building, when the traditional grunt work is almost entirely handled by machines?
What does the human creator do then? Where do they add the most value?
Exactly. Something to think about as you explore these tools yourself.